Hello, I'm Pam Carruthers of HealingStars.com, and I'm looking today at Vedic astrology and this system called Ashtakavarga. I got that pronunciation right. And I'm actually showing you my chart. So, full disclosure. So here, what you're seeing, it looks very complicated. However, it's not. What's the most important thing to notice? This on the left. It's called Sarvashtakavarga, and it's showing me the points for each sign in my chart. The diagonal line is my rising sign, it's Gemini, and the planet, everything goes clockwise, so I know that Sagittarius is opposite here, 24 points. So here I can see very clearly, very easily, that 20 is very low. Anything under 24 is low. So what is this? This is the sign of Capricorn. So I know by looking at this chart that if I was my own client, I would keep very quiet during that time from January to February when the sun goes through, Vedically goes through Capricorn. 35 is really strong. So that's me, Gemini. So at any time through the year that I know the sun's in Gemini, it's very good. As is 36, that's Leo. And of course, at the top left, it's Pisces. So how does this work? Well, it's a lovely system. I think I encourage you to book a session with me to explore this with your own chart. Because here, if I look at that Capricorn energy, and I can look across here, the sun. This is the sun. Only 1 point. It's called Bindi. And of course, it's only 1 point also in Sagittarius. So this is very important in terms of success, career, and confidence. The sun, of course, shines. It brings us confidence. So therefore, you can see when Pisces is activated, the sun is 5 points. That's why it's such a high ranking. And the same with Gemini, extremely good. The same with Leo. Actually, Virgo is pretty good too. However, 2 points isn't very strong. That's Libra, that's my sun sign. However, the overall points are very high. So that balances out. So now I want to look at the moon. First of all, the sun is very important because it's your annual cycle. And I can tell you month by month, every single year, when to lay low. I can. And of course, I can tell you very easily when you've got your really strong months to launch a business, get married, do a YouTube, anything that promotes you, gets you out into the world. And also, I can tell you that it's okay to relax when, in my case, Capricorn, that month is activated. The other very important one to look at is the moon. So the moon is a monthly cycle and it goes up and down. So here, most importantly, is when it's a high. This is, for instance, 5. That's high, that's strong. But then dramatically goes down to 2, then dramatically up to 6. So this is a bit. 6 is very good. Goes down to 3, that's not easy. Then up to 5, 4, 3, not easy, 4, 6, 4. If it's a big gap, a big drop. So 5 to 2 is very, very big, as is 6 to 3. So that is more complicated in finding out because also it depends on the moon, and the moon changes sign every 2.5 days. It's not like every 2 days, easy peasy. It's not. However, I can offer that as a service, and I'm looking to encourage people to book so I can explain in more detail. And your chart, it's so, so vitally important. It's interesting, going back to that Capricorn energy, Mars only is naught. You see, it's very low for Mars's energy. And Mars rules your 11th house of your chart. That's the 11th house here, which is to do with what planet rules that house is to do with income. So I know this is Aries, so I know it's Mars. So also I could expect a dip when Mars, interesting, when Mars goes through Aries, but especially when Mars goes through Virgo. And then when it's exalted in Capricorn. So this, hopefully you can find this very helpful, and please book a session with me, pam@healingstars.com, email me to find out more. In terms of business astrology, I have only a few available slots before Mercury goes retrograde. That's around the 16th of March. So I have 3 slots available each day. Book in so you don't miss out. And thank you for watching. Pam Carruthers of healingstars.com.